Hi guys, so today we are going to study about the evolution of amniotes. Okay, well, first of all, what exactly is amniotes? Amniotes are subdivided into two types of categories, which is the first one is for the mammals, and for the number two is the reptiles, including the bird. Okay, in terms of if we study about the evolution of amniotes, we will think that where exactly amniotes came from. The amniotes came from the ancestral amphibian that gave rise to the amniotes according at the Carboniferous period. Carboniferous, which is about the 359 million years ancient, and the amniotes, which is the embryo of the amniotes, has an extracellular membranes including anions. And now the amniotes consists of three lineage in the phylogeny tree, which consists of three lineage. For the first is the lineage for the turtles, which is the skull for the turtle is anapsid. For the second one which is for the reptile, including the birds, their skull is known as a diapsid. And the third one which is for the mammals, the skull for the mammals is synapsid. For the anapsid, diapsid and synapsid, okay, you can see at the video. For the anapsid, he has no opening behind the orbit. For the diapsid, he has two opening behind the orbit, and for the synapsid, he has only one opening behind the orbit. Okay, systematics are continuing to explore, especially about the evolutionary of reptiles, including birds. For example, the classical view of reptile evolution consider the turtles, which is anapsid. Turtle anapsid is an independent lineage based on the phylogeny tree, which is separate from the rest of the diapsid, which is reptiles. Of interest to us, the Tecodon gave rise to the crocodiles and dinosaur. A sequence of now known transitional forms occurred between the dinosaurs and the birds, and that's why the crocodilians, which is the crocodiles, and birds, exactly they share same derived traits, derived features, such as the school of opening in front of the eyes and the cloud feet. Okay, and this means that this animal, which is the bird, are more closely related to the crocodiles, besides other than to snakes and lizards. The fourth, Tyrannosaurus rex, which is known as the T-Rex, which is a carnivore. He eats animals, and he about 5 meters tall long when it's standing behind his leg. A bipedal stance freed the four limbs and allowed them to be used on the purpose of walking, and it was also predictive for the evolution of wings, which is in the birds. In fact, many fossils of the dinosaur in the family, that includes the family T-Rex, familiar of T-Rex, and Velociraptor bear unmistakable impression of the feathers. The period of the evolution of birds, however, these feathers were not used for flight, but rather serve an insulation against cold weather. Okay, for the last one, dinosaur has dominated the earth for about 170 million years before they died out at the end of the Cretaceous period, which is the 65 million years ancient. Why? Because scientists said one of the hypotheses for this mass extinction of the death of the dinosaur because of the massive meteorite that attacked the earth, resulting to the death of the million of dinosaurs.
Okay, hi guys, now we will proceed with the diversity of living reptiles. So, the living reptiles animals are there. Okay, so most turtle can be found in marine, freshwater, and thoracic and terrestrial environment. And most turtle also have rib and vertebra and thoracic vertebra and been fused with heavy shell. They lack of teeth, but they have sharp beak, and their legs are flattened and pedal, while terrestrial tortoises have strong limbs for walking. Now we proceed with lizard. Okay, lizard have 4 clown feet and resemble their prehistoric ancestor. They are carnivore and feed on insects and other small animals, including other lizards. So that's all for lizard. Now we proceed with marine iguanas of the Galapagos Island. They are adapted to spending time each day at sea, and they feed on sea lettuce and other algae. Okay, next we will proceed with chameleon. Chameleons are adapted to live in trees, and they have a long and sticky tongue for catching insects with a distant away. Okay, other than that, geckos are primarily nocturnal lizard with adhesive pads on their toes. Okay, and the last for the lizard species is monitor lizard and Gila monster. Although their names like dangerous, but they are not a threat to human. Okay, then we will proceed to snake. Okay, most of snakes are harmless, several are venomous, and they are dangerous, including rattlesnake, cobras, mambas, and copperhead. So a few species like python and boss still have a jaw that is loosely attached to their skull. Okay, a few species such as python and boss still possess the vestige of pelvic girdles. And snake, commonly we know, are the carnivores and have a jaw that loosely attached to their skull. So that's why they can eat the prey that are larger than their head. Okay, when snake and lizard flick out their tongue, they will collecting airborne molecules and transferring them to the jacket cell organ at the roof of their mouth and sensory cell on the floor of the mouth. So the digestion organ is an olfactory organ for the analysis of airborne chemicals that been produced. Snakes are possessors of internal ear that are capable of hearing low frequency and vibration. Their ears are lack of internal ear opening. Okay, then we will proceed with tuataras. Tuataras are like lizard-like animals that can attain to a length of 66 cm and can live for nearly 80 years. These animals are possessed a well-developed eye known as phenomenal eye, which are light sensitive and buried beneath the skin in the upper part of their head. The last one that we will explain to you guys is crocodiles. Okay, majority crocodiles live in fresh water and feeding on fish, turtle, terrestrial animals that venture too close to the water. Commonly, They have long, powerful jaw with the numerous teeth and muscular tail that will serve as both weapon and paddles. So, sometimes for some species, male will protect the eggs and care of the young. That's all. Thank you.